next 4-year cycle, a few changes I'd like to see, and a few questions that might be answered. Dealing with. We just got the engineering report today, and work needs to be done on 2 bridges there, River Road and Lee Valley. Patchwork will be done there temporarily because there's only a 10-ton limit there, and major work has to be done. And we're talking in the millions of dollars, and with the government there of the day there, money is going to be scarce to come by. Impact, we went through this the last 4-year cycle. They're looking at an assessment increase for farmland again this year because of the demand for farmland there, and the tax ratios will be a major discussion there in this next 4-year term as well. Municipalities are going to have to plan for a 10-year capital spending and future changes. The government, the way they're thinking there, they want to have municipalities thinking 10 years in advance. Our building code is always changing. Every time the government makes a decision, after some kind of a disaster, what comes next? Because they're always changing the building code. We have 4 office staff plus workers retiring in the next 4-year cycle. 4-year cycle. Planning needs to be done there to replace these people there when the time comes. Changes that I'd like to see. All gravel tendered out. 3 tenders last year, 3 this year, all coming in cheaper than what it's costing us to crush our own gravel. Plus, we still got to put it out, and we can get it put on a road cheaper than what we can do it ourselves. When we put culverts in, major culverts, 4 or 5 at a time there, we did 4 on the river road, we tendered it out by the hour. Why don't we tender it out there as a job there, 4 culverts, 5 culverts, whatever. It might be cheaper in the end run. Winter is coming. Getting out earlier in the morning will help people to get to work safely. Our school buses to get there out as well. We all see there, when we pack the snow down, we cause ruts there, and when it warms up there, the ruts there is nothing but a problem. The township crews got to try to get rid of the ruts. So maybe if we got out earlier there, we solve some of the problems. Question that might be asked, prime and chip needed. The quality and workmanship by the contractors is not there anymore. I've taken pictures there 2 months after they did 2 jobs, Agnew Lake and the River Road, and they will not come through with any warranty. Building permits. Costs are too high, too slow for inspections, too much engineering work, only a few days per week employees in the office. People got to start planning out, because to hire a full-time building official there and a part-time when the fellow's on holidays, we got to justify that there, and the only way you justify it is increase your rates. Taxes. I'm totally against raising taxes. We are spending money unwisely. Examples. Buying of gravel when it's cheaper than we can supply it ourselves. The installation of culverts that are close together. The work being done on the 2 hills in Birch Lake there right now. We passing a contractor, a licensed contractor, and we're driving 4 or 5 miles for our own gravel. We can buy it off the individual cheaper. It doesn't make sense, and we're all ratepayers, and we should be looking at the betterment of all of us. I've dug municipal ditches on my own and worked for a contractor. I built roads there, 75 plus tons there, year-round roads being traveled. I ran a grader. I got up in the morning there and plowed for contractors to get in and out. Ladies and gentlemen, I know a little about roads, and that also changes that needed to be happening. Nobody's going to get laid off with any changes I'm talking about. There's so many things that we can do there over and above. We can fix the potholes on Lee Valley Road and any other road. We can fix our shoulders. We can straighten signs. We can cut these trees over the road. So somebody thinks I'm just heading there to get rid of people. That's not the case. There's only one taxpayer, and all of us are sitting in this room. And we want our taxpayers' money spent wisely. Thank you.
Thanks, Les.